Hello everyone. So hope you are all doing well. So in this video we are going to cover pointers and like what are the pointers and how do we use it in C++ and we'll discuss what are the uses of pointer. So this is all we are going to cover in this video. So let's start. So basically the what is pointer? So pointer is a variable that stores memory address of another variable. Instead of directly storing a value, pointer stores the address where the value is located in computer's memory. So basically the main point of this definition is the this particular keyword address. So is like normal variable, pointer does not store the value, it stores the address of the variable instead of storing the value of the variable. So that's the main thing. So pointer is similar to the normal variables, but the only different thing is like it will never stores the it will never store the value, it will store the address of another variable. That's the main thing. Then pointers are extensively used in C++ for dynamic memory allocation. So this is one of the main uses of pointer. Then passing parameters to function by reference and accessing array elements efficiently. So these are a couple of uses of pointers in C++, but it doesn't mean that pointer is only used in C++. Like it is being used in all the languages. Like pointer is the base for everything. So basically if you want to deal with the addresses, then you will need the pointers. Although there are explicit implicit pointers. Let's say some languages allows you to use the pointers, some language doesn't give you the authority to use languages, because pointers are very strong, and once you get the access to pointers you can do anything with the system. So that's the one thing. So let's start. So basically what I mean is, let's see through an example, and then I will explain like what the basically pointer is. So integer x equals to 10, like I don't think there is any issue. So let's say it. So there is one integer variable x, and let me just write x, and its value is 10. So yeah, its value is 10. So see it like whenever we declare a variable, each variable gets an address. See it like whenever you stay in some house, you get an address. Like each house has an address, right? So basically similar to that one, like whenever there is a variable being stored in C++, like in any of the variable in any of the language, so it gets one address allocated to that one. So let's call that address at the moment. So basically the this is not like the normal address. You can't say it like it's long bytes, but just for an example, instead of mentioning all the bits, let's call it, let's say it got the address k when the value was stored for k1, maybe 101. Let's say k10. Let's call this address. So there is a variable x. Let me just sorry. So basically what I mean is, so there is a variable named x. So this is the variable, then its value is 10, and the address where this value is stored is k10, k10 basically. Now we declared one pointer, uh, ptr. So this is how we declare a pointer. So basically what it means, basically what this particular line means. So ptr is the name of the pointer, int is the type, what type of address it is going to store. It is not the type, or like it is the type of pointer, but it says like what kind of address it is going to store. Let's say characteristic pointer will say that pointer is going to store the address of character type. Let's say it was a string pointer. Just for an example, let's say it was a float string pointer, then it meant that it is going to store the uh, value of a float variable. It is going to store the address of float variable. So that's how we declare, and the symbol that we use to declare is asterisk, basically the star. So this is the symbol which is used to define a pointer. So that's how we define the pointer. This pointer doesn't contain any value at the moment, we just define this pointer. Then here what this particular line means. So pointer equals to, basically equals to comes in just whenever we want to assign the value x is the variable, but what is the symbol? Ampersand. So I hope you already know the way, use of ampersand, but if you don't know, so ampersand is used to get the address of any variable. Let's say you will print std cout ampersand x, then it will print the address of x, and in our case the address of x is k10. So basically we are what are we doing? Ampersand x is basically address of x, and we are assigning it to pointer ptr. So here we did this. So basically, just for an example, not for an example, let's see through again. Let's see this again through diagram. So basically, let's say this was the pointer ptr ptr, then just ignore the ptr, and we stored, what did we assign, what did we store in ptr? Ampersand of x. What was the ampersand of x? k10. So let's say k10, and again it will have some address, so I'm just ignoring that at the moment. So basically that's how they stored it. So this is what we did, and now x is the value of x. So whenever we print the value of x, so what was the one way? We could have printed the value of x using the x, so it should be 10. But there is one other way we can access the value of x using the pointer, because we already assigned it. So here is the pointer variable, and there is again one symbol asterisk. As I mentioned, that this is used to get the address, and just to remember, like, this is used to get the address of variable, this is used to get the value of the pointer. So what is the value of pointer? So basically, pointer is storing this address k10, and what is the value at this particular address? What is the value at this particular address? So if you see that k10 value at the address k10 is 10, so it will print 10. Then again, let's say if you want to print the address of x, so as I already mentioned, like, we could do it using ampersand x, and the other one is like print the pointer. So basically ampersand x, this is the one way we can print it, and even if we print the value of pointer, so it will print pointer. So basically the difference is pointer will print the value it stores. Okay, so k10, and asterisk pointer will print the value stored at particular address. So basically, let's say pointer stores the address k10, and if we want to print the value at this particular address, then we can use the symbol asterisk. But if we want to print this address only, then we can simply print pointer. So that's the difference. Then let's say what we did, we modified the value. So basically, again, let's see what is pointer. So pointer is k10. Again, pointer is, what is the value of pointer? Pointer is k10, as you know. And then there is a asterisk symbol. So as I already said, that asterisk is used to get the value at particular address. So address is k10, and what is the value stored at k10? So 10. So basically it is trying to assign, it is trying to change the value stored at address k10. So what is the previous value? 10, and what we did assign 20. So basically what we'll do, we'll make it 20. So now if we print the value of x, so value of x is pointing to this particular address. Previously the value of x was 10, but we changed it at this point, right? We changed it at this point. Then the value of address is, what is the value of address? Just see like what is there on that particular block. So it's 20 now, so it will print 20. So basically this is the output. So asterisk pointer was like 10, that's correct. Then address, as I said, that these are the long bits, so address of x and value of a pointer should be same, so that's correct. Then value of x should be 20, so that's correct again, like, because we changed it at this point. So that's the one main thing about the pointer. So just to clarify, just to clarify, if you not to clarify, but just to remind you that asterisk, so basically whenever we want to declare a pointer, we'll use the symbol asterisk. Then whenever we want to access the address of any variable, we can use the symbol ampersand x. And asterisk can be used at one more point, like one to define the pointer, and other one to get the value of particular address. So even if we want to get the value of any particular address, like if we do it just to understand, you can do it like ampersand. This will help you in understanding ampersand and asterisk cancel each other, that's it. So what I mean is, basically, let's say I want to get the address of x, so how will I get? So x and ampersand I can do, right? Now let's say I want to get the value of x, so what I can do, like, one, I can print the value of x, or I can do like asterisk. So basically what we need is this will give the address of x, right?